Hello and welcome back to Tennessee Railfan Productions. In this video, we made the trek down to North Carolina to see friends and to also catch a very historical moment on the Norfolk Southern S line. Norfolk Southern 107, the very first through freight train from Oyama Yard, North Carolina to Asheville, North Carolina, with an S9900 in the lead and Norfolk Southern 4953 trailing. This was a very special moment for the communities along the Norfolk Southern S line and beyond. It was special to the community, the rail fans, the railroaders, and to the Norfolk Southern high-ups. So, after a 5 a.m. wake-up, we made it out to Oyama Yard in Hickory, North Carolina, to see a full consist of about 60 cars behind the Norfolk Southern 9900, ready to go up the old four loops.
Thank you, guys too. Have a safe
As the
trip.
crew ventures on to the locomotive, we hear Mr. Nathan Wyke in the background telling the crew to have a nice trip. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Nathan and thank him for letting me come along on this journey up the mountain. After leaving Oyama Yard at about 0800, the train went around the curve into Hildebrand, North Carolina by some old camp cars. Sorry for the shakiness in the shot. This was a handheld shot. But here comes the train into Rutherford College, North Carolina, just outside of Valdez, North Carolina. Next up, we would get the train passing the old Southern Depot in Morganton, North Carolina. This was a very special moment for the people in Morganton, with a nice little crowd gathered here on the depot to watch the train roll through. Next up, we get the train popping out of the trees in Nebo, North Carolina, just past Bridgewater. Our next spot would be Old Fort, North Carolina. There would be a large ceremony held here for the train as it stopped in downtown Old Fort for about 30 minutes. We will look at those scenes next.
You feel like after Helene, you see the trains come back. Is this kind of like one of the final steps?
It does. It feels like same as coming back.
I appreciate you. You guys have a good time.
All right.
As you can see, this was a very big deal to the community in Old Fort, for this was the first train in 18 months to traverse these tracks. The conductor and engineer walks out onto the front porch just before this scene and gave everybody a big fist pump in the air to signify that trains are rolling again over the mountain. Next, me and Mr. Nathan would interview the engineer of this train. This was a great interview, and all the credit goes to Nathan Wyke. I just got the video, but he got the audio. So a huge shout out to Nathan.
So what is your name and how long have you been with Norfolk Southern?
My name's Ron Egrick. I've been with Norfolk Southern for 29 years. I'm an engineer for the Asheville district between Asheville and Salisbury.
So how do you feel being able to be a part of this and bring the first real train over the Old Fort Loops after Helene?
It's going to open great opportunities to open up this line for freight and hopefully one day have Amtrak come through here.
Oh, really? Okay.
We're excited about the opportunities to help the customers out, Western North Carolina out with the additional freight that can come through here and help the customers in the community.
Yeah, we have being a part, be able to run the engine and see all these people on the track. So happy to see the train come back.
Well, it's encouraging. It's amazing the people turns out. We see a lot of y'all on the tracks every day as it is, but it's nice that the community can come out and support us and how we can support the community. So.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Y'all have a safe run up the mountain.
After leaving Old Fort, we would head up the mountain to the high fill, where we would hike up the side of a mountain to get to this shot. This was a very well lit nose sunlight shot of the train coming around the curve into high fill. The train sounded amazing, and the view was also amazing. We would then leapfrog the train to Ridgecrest, North Carolina, where we would hike down to the tunnel portal and get the train cresting the grade and coming out of the tunnel.
Alrighty. I'll come over in just a second. We're gonna start.
For our last shot of the day, we catch a train at this crossing in West End, Grovestone. I'd like to give a huge shout out to everyone who came out to this event, and a special shout out to Nathan White for being my guide on this trip. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.